a jackpot with this one. I mean, for starters, people tend to think that we choose the Roots picnic like 3 months before or 2 months before and start planning it. Nah, we actually start work on the next Roots picnic about 2 months after. So like in August is when we start hunting for acts, and we really got lucky this year. We got to please the Pitchforkers of the world. We got to please the OK Players of the world, or the Rap Geniuses of the world. And then kind of the aging hip-hopper midlife crisis people of the world. So with Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, Solange, Robert Glasper, with Trinidad James, with How to Dress Well, with Premier, with A-Track and Duck Sauce. Like we kind of have all bases covered, I feel like, and Naughty by Nature. And yes, they will, despite the Twitter war, they'll be there, so they tell us. We already signed the check. I just shot the record cover this morning. Yeah, we just shot the record cover. It's called Wise Up Ghost. It was my dream to work with Claire and Brent Fisher, the orchestra section that works on all the classic Prince records I grew up on. Claire, who's in his 80s, passed away, unfortunately. But his son, Brent, has taken over his orchestra. So he's putting the finishing touches. And that's the time, we feel that time is right as far as like the press and the new fall TV season and the ability to take advantage of recording. We are gunning for the first Tuesday of September. I just wrote a book, a coffee table book for HarperCollins on Soul Train. That'll be out in September. I got 2 books coming out. My own book, my Punch Drunk memoir, is called Mo Meta Blues. I guess it's a book about making a book. And that will be out the second week. It'll be out June 10th. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. to see what the new Google Doodle is, so I can rant about it. So of course Google reaches out to me and is like, yo, like, we're surprised you like our work so much. So they offered me a chance to sort of give a lecture at Google headquarters to like kids who are future Google Doodlers, like future artists that they'll be working with. So of course I get up at 5 a.m., get fully dressed, you know, get down to Google headquarters around 7:30 a.m. just be told, no, Mr. Thompson, that's tomorrow. So having to that's the life I'm sure that Jay-Z ain't having right about now. You know what I'm saying? Well, see, the thing is, I think that when they do doodles for human beings, like they have to be like 6 feet underground. I don't think there's like a living person that gets a doodle. Although they personally did one for me. That's on my screensaver. That's so. If knock on wood, if I were to prematurely pass, I do know what, and if I achieve greatness, you know, to a national level that I'm worthy of it, then yeah, I know what my Google Doodle is going to look like.